adventures, Frederick's out of his adventures. Pour the pirate share and fill the pirate glass. And to make us more than merry, let's the pirate bumper pass.
Yes, Frederick, from today, you rank as a full-blown member of our band.
My friends, I thank you from my heart for your kindly wishes. Would that I could repay them as they deserve.
What do you mean?
Today, I am out of my indentures, and today, I leave you forever.
But this is quite unaccountable. A keener hand never shipped a handspike.
Yes, I have done my best for you. And why? It was my duty under my indentures. As a child, I was regularly apprenticed to your band. It was through an error. No matter, the mistake was ours, not yours, and I was in honor bound by it.
An error? What error?
I may not tell you. It would reflect upon my well-loved youth.
Oh, nay, dear master. My mind has long been gnawed by the cankering tooth of mystery. Better have it out at once.
When Frederick was a little lad, he grew so brave and daring. His father thought he apprenticed him to some career seafaring. I was alas his nursery maid, and so it fell to my lot to take and buy this promising boy, apprenticed to a pilot. A life not bad for a hearty lad, though surely not a high lot. Though higher on nurse, you might do worse than make your boy a pilot. I was a stupid nursery maid on breakers, always steering, and I had not catched the word aright to being hard of hearing, mistaking my instructions, which within my brain did gyrate. I took and found this promising boy, apprenticed to a pirate. A sad mistake it was to make, and do him to this vile lot. I bound him to a pirate, you, instead of to a pilot. I soon found out beyond all doubt the scope of this disaster, and I hadn't the face to return to my place and break it to my master. A nursery maid is not afraid of what you people call work, so I made up my mind to go as a kind of hierarchical maid of all work. And that is how you find me now, a member of your shy knot, which you wouldn't have found had he been bound, apprentice to a pilot.
Rise, sweet one, I have long pardoned you.
Oh, the two worlds are much alike.
They were, and they still are, though years have rolled over their heads. But this afternoon my obligation ceases. Individually, I love you all with affection unspeakable. But collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Oh, pity me, my friends, for such is my sense of duty, that once out of my indentures, I shall feel myself bound to devote myself, heart and soul, to your extermination.
Oh,
lad!
Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously feel that it is your duty to destroy us, then we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always act in according to the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequences.
Besides, we offer but little temptation to stay with us. We don't seem to make piracy pay. I'm sure I don't know why, but we don't.
I know why. But alas, I mustn't tell you, it wouldn't be right.
Why not, my boy? It is only 11:30, and you are still one of us until the clock strikes 12.
And until then, you are bound to protect our interests.
Here, here, here.
Well then, it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you are too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves. And when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There is some truth in that.
Then again, you make a point of never harming an orphan.
Of course, we are orphans ourselves and know what it is.
But it has gotten about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans. One would think Great Britain's mercantile navy was recruited solely from her orphan asylum. Which we know is not the case.
But hang it all, you wouldn't have us absolutely merciless.
Well, that's my difficulty. Until 12 I would. But after 12, I wouldn't. Was ever a man placed in so delicate a situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, your beloved Ruth, whose middle-aged ways have won her way into your boyish heart. What is to become of her?
Oh, he will take you with him.
Well, Ruth, I feel some little difficulty about you. It is true that I admire you very much, but I've been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I have seen during that time. I think it is a sweet face.
It is. Oh, it is.
I say I think it is. That is my impression. As I have not had an opportunity of comparing you with other women, it is just possible I may be mistaken. True. What a terrible thing it would be if I were to marry this innocent person and find out she is on the whole plain.
Plain? Oh, Ruth is very... Well... Oh, Ruth is very well indeed.
Yes, there are the remains of a fine woman about Ruth.
You really think so?
I do.
Then I shall be not so selfish as to take her from you. In consideration for you and in justice to her, I shall leave her behind.
No, Frederick, this cannot be. We are rough men.
Rough!
We lead a rough life. But I think I am right in saying that there is not one here who would be so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy inestimable treasure for all the world holds dear.
Not one!
I thought so. Keep thy love, Frederick, keep thy love.
I'll go pack the bags, master.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Well, it is the top of the tide and we must be off. And Frederick, when your process of extermination begins, let our deaths be as swift and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization.
No, Frederick. This must not be. I don't think much of our profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, Frederick. I shall live and die a pirate king! Oh, better far to live and die under the brave black flag I fly than play a sanctimonious part with a pirate head and a pirate heart. Away to the cheating world go you! The pirates all are well-to-do, but I'll be true to the song I sing and live and die a pirate king. For I am a pirate king. less than a royal. I sink a few more ships, true than a well-bred monarch got to do. But many a king on a first-class throne, if he wants to call his crown his own, must manage somehow to get through more dirty work than e'er I knew. For I am a pirate king, and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king. For I am a pirate king,
the pirate king.
and it is a glorious thing to be a pirate king.
It is the rough, the pirate king.
Hurrah for the pirate king!
Oh, take me with you! I cannot live if I am left behind.
Ruth, I will be quite candid with you. You are very dear to me, as you know, but I must be circumspect. You are considerably older than I. A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17? Well, you will find in me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find you a wife of 47. And that is quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly and without reserve, compared with other women, how are you?
I will answer you truthfully, master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I'm quite well.
I'm sorry for your cold, but I was referring rather to your personal appearance. Ruth, compared with other women, are you beautiful?
I have been told so, dear master.
But lately?
Oh, no. Years and years ago.
Ruth, what do you think of yourself?
It is a delicate question, but I think I am a fine woman.
That is your candid opinion?
Oh, yes, I should be deceiving you if otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth. I believe you, for I am sure you would not be practicing on my inexperience. I wish to do the right thing, and if, I say if, you really are a fine woman, then your age shall be no obstacle to our union. Hark! Surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach our all but inaccessible lair?
Oh, confusion! It is the voice of young girls. If he sees them, I am lost.
By all that's marvelous, a bevy of beautiful maidens.
Oh, lost, lost, lost!
How lovely, how surpassingly lovely is the plainest of them. What grace, what delicacy, what refinement. And Ruth. Ruth told me she was beautiful. Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you!
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold.
But master, am I not so?
And now I see you're plain and old.
I'm sure I'm not a jot so.
Upon my innocence you play.
I'm not the one to plot so.
Your face is What shall I do? Before these gentle maidens, I dare not appear in this alarming costume. No, no, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
Climbing over rocky mountains, skipping rivulets and fountains, passing where the willows quiver, passing where the willows quiver by the ever-rolling rivers, in the summer rain, waiting on in leafy mazes, dotted with unnumbered daisies, dotted with unnumbered daisies, sailing over rugged passes by the lucky little Let us gaily tread the measure, make the most of fleeting measure. Hailed as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Hailed as a true ally, though it perish by and by. Every moment brings a treasure of its own especial pleasure. Though the moments quickly die, read them gaily as they fly. Read them gaily as they fly. The moments quickly die, read them gaily as they fly. Far away from toil and care, reveling in fresh sea air, here we live and reign alone in a world that's sorrow. Here in this our rugged den, far away from ports of land, we'll be queens and making breeze. They made honor their please. We'll be queens and make degrees. They made honor never please.
But how thoroughly delightful it is to be so entirely alone. Why, in all probability, we are the first human beings to have ever set foot in this enchanting spot.
Oh, except for the mermaids. This is the very place for mermaids.
Who are only human beings down to the waist, and who can't be said strictly to set foot anywhere. Tails they may, but feet they cannot.
What shall we do until Papa and the servants arrive at the luncheon?
Why, we are quite alone, and the sea is as smooth as glass. Suppose we take off our shoes and stockings and paddle. Yes, the very thing.
intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But under these peculiar circumstances, it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
Who are you, Sir Speak?
I am a pirate.
A pirate,
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vile profession. And to that end, O pure and peerless maidens, O blushing bards of ever-blooming beauty, I soar at heart, implore your kind assistance.
How pitiful is still our
Oh, is there not one maiden breast which does not feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest, subordinate to sense of duty, who would not give up willingly all matrimonial ambition to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position, from his position, to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position. Oh, is there not one maiden here whose homely face and bad complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever winning a man's affection? To such a one, if such there be, I swear by heaven such a body, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I love you. However plain you be, if you will cast your eyes on me, however plain you be, I love you. I love you. I love
everything we know says we ought to stay, while sympathy exclaims, free them from your tether, play at other games, leave them here together.
Her kings may any day be yours, my dear or mine. Let her make her hay while the sun doth shine. Let us compromise, our hearts are not of leather. Let us shut our eyes and talk about the weather. Yes, yes, let's talk about the weather. Beautifully blue the sky, the glass is rising very high. Continue fine, I hope it may, and yet it may wait until tomorrow. It may pour again later, the country wants to read. People say I don't know whether we should have a home tomorrow. It may pour again later, the country wants to read. People say I don't know whether we should have a home tomorrow. It may pour again, I hear.
Danger may befall, their father is a major general. Yes, yes, he is a major general.
Yes, yes, I am a major general.
He is a major general. He is a rock and a major general.
And it is a glorious thing to be a major general.
It is a rock and a major general. the Major General.
I am the very model of a modern Major General. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I go to fight historical. Battled on the Waterloo and all the categorical. Very well acquainted to with matters mathematical. I understand equations with the simple and quadratical. The binomial they have my meaning with a lot of news. Lots of news. Got it. With many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many triple facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good in integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and of calculus. In short, it matches vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Short, it matches vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
In fact, when I know what is meant by mamelon and ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery. In short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. You'd say a better Major General has never strategy.
You say a better Major General has never strategy. You say a better Major General has never strategy. You say a better Major General has never strategy.
For my military knowledge, though I'm lucky and adventure-y, has only been brought down to the beginning of the century. But still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
But still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
In fact, when I know what is meant by mamelon and ravelin, when I can tell at sight a Mauser rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm aware yet, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat, when I have learned progress has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, that is mattering of elemental strategy. You say a better Major General has never strategy.
You say a better Major General has never strategy. You say a better Major General has never strategy. You say a better Major General has never strategy.
For my military knowledge, though I'm lucky and adventure-y, has only been brought down to the beginning of the century. But still it matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern Major General.
Vegetable, animal, and mineral. He is the very model of a modern Major General.
Now that I've introduced myself, I should like to have some idea of what's going on.
Permit me. I shall explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughters.
Oh, but you mustn't do that. There I say. This is very picturesque uniform. I'm not familiar with it. What are you?
We are all single gentlemen.
I'm gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Don't believe them, Papa. They are pirates, the famous Pirates of Penzance. Yes.
Pirates of Penzance? I've often heard of them.
All except for this gentleman who was a pirate once, but who is out of his indentures today and means to live a blameless life evermore.
But wait a minute. I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
Hey.
Well, we object to Major Generals as fathers-in-law.
Yeah.
But we waive that point. We do not press it. We look over it. Over it, yes.
an idea. Do you mean to tell me that you would deliberately rob me of these, the sole remaining crops of my old age, and leave me to go through the remainder of my life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Well, yes, that's the idea of it.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, dash it all!
Here we go again.
I say, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Orphan.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say, often.
Orphan, orphan, orphan!
I don't think you quite understand one another. When I ask you if you've ever known what it is to be an orphan, and you say orphan, as far as I see it, you're merely repeating the word orphan to show that you understand me.
I didn't repeat the word often.
Pardon me, you did indeed.
But I only repeated it once.
True, but you repeated it.
But not often.
I see where I get you confused. When you say often, do you mean often a person who's lost his parents, or often frequently?
Oh, I beg your pardon. I see the confusion. Often, frequently.
Yes, you said often frequently.
No, I didn't. I said it only once.
Yes, you said often frequently, only once. Oh man of dark and dismal fate, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy.
Orphan boy.
An orphan boy.
How sad an orphan boy.
These children whom you see are all that I can call my own.
Poor fellow.
Take them away from me and I shall be indeed alone.
Poor fellow.
If pity you can feel, leave me my soul free. Remain in joy. See at your feet they kneel. Your hearts you cannot steal. Against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy.
Poor fellow. Our feet they kneel. Our hearts we cannot seal. Against the sad, sad tale of the lonely orphan boy. The orphan boy, see at our feet they kneel. Our hearts we cannot steal. Against the tale of the lonely orphan boy.
Telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish my glory. For they would have taken my daughters over the billowy waters if I hadn't an elegant diction, indulged in an innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story.
He's telling a terrible story. The blood by the gory. The thing of a ridiculous song that I don't need water. It is easy and elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, but it's not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. It is easy and elegant diction to call it an innocent fiction, but it comes in the same category as telling a regular story.
Although a dark career sometimes involves felt a touch of poetry in this.
Felicity,
Oh, Frederick, cannot you, in the calm excellence of your wisdom, reconcile it with your conscience to say something that will ease my father's sorrow?
I will try, dear Mabel. But why does he sit night after night in this drafty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape the pirate's clutches, I described myself as an orphan, and heaven help me, I am no orphan. I come here to humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor upon the family escutcheon.
But you forget, sir, you only bought this property a year ago, and the stucco on your baronial castle is hardly dry.
In this chapel there are ancestors, you cannot deny that. With the estate I bought the chapel and its contents. I don't know whose ancestors they were, but I do know whose ancestors they are, and I shudder to think that their descendants by purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought dishonor upon what I have no doubt was an unstained escutcheon.
Be comforted, sir. Had you not acted as you did, these reckless men assuredly would have called in the nearest clergyman and have married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your profit solace, but it is unavailing. I assure you, Frederick, that such is the anguish and remorse that I feel at the abominable falsehood by which I escaped these easily deluded pirates, that I would go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess all. Did I not fear the consequences would be most disastrous to myself? At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11, and before midnight, I hope to have atoned for my involuntary association with the pestilent scourges by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, my dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only wait my order.
Then, Frederick, let your escort lion-hearted be summoned to receive a general's blessing. Ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Dear sir, they come. Bravest men in all the land.
For when threatened with it mutes, and your heart is in your boots, there is nothing rings around like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound. Calculated menditure, who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state.
Tarantara, tarantara, tarantara.
To us it's evident these attentions are meant to
Tarantara, tarantara, tarantara.
go and do your best endeavor, and before our lips we sever, leaves us say farewell forever. Oh, to glory and regret! Oh, to glory and regret!
Now your prayers are piercing, false and wax and falling, trumpets young and tender, all the tempest falling, vain and mercy great.
We have seen on the rest and on to rest, and a referential act to our chance of back. Still, perhaps it would be wise not to carp or criticize, for it's very evident these attentions are well meant.
Yes, it's very evident. These intentions are well meant. Evident, yes, well meant. Evident, ah, yes, well meant.
On this
Now for the pirate's lair. Oh, joy unbounded. Oh, sweet relief. Oh, rapture of example. And last I may atone in some slight measure for the repeated acts of theft and pillage, of which at a sense of duty stern dictation, I, circumstance's victim, I've been guilty.
Young Frederick,
Who calls?
your late commander.
And I, your little Ruth,
Oh, mad intruders, how dare ye face me? Know ye not, O rash ones, that I have doomed you to extermination?
Have mercy on us. Hear us, hear you slaughter.
I do not think I ought to listen to you, yet mercy should alloy our stern resentment. And so, I shall be merciful. Say on. Now, I'm going to
when you had left our pirate's port, we tried to raise a spirit's pitch according to our customs, all with whips and will wait. But all in vain, the whips we've heard, we laid it salt upon the rocks, until to some muddy occurred a startling paradox.
A paradox?
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. We've whips and quibbles heard in flocks, but not you read that paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox.
We knew your taste for curious quips, for cranks and contradictions quick, and with the laughter on our lips we wished you there to hear. We said that we would tell it him how Frederick would the joke enjoy, and so we risked both life and limb to tell it to our boy.
That paradox.
That paradox that goes paradox with whips and cradles heard in flocks, but none to beat this paradox.
A paradox, the most ingenious paradox. This paradox.
For some ridiculous reason to which I have no desire to be disloyal, some person with authority, I don't know who, but it's been like this on the royal, has decided that for such a beastly month as February, 28 days of the rule are plenty. Through some singular coincidence, every 1 year of making fortune they counted as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if it were due to an ill-natured fairy. You were the victim of this clumsy arrangement, being been born on leap year on the 29th of February. By a simple arithmetical process you shall easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, you're a boy of 5 and a little bit old.
Dear me, let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my fingers do agree. How quaint the ways of paradox, at common sense she gaily mocks. Though counting by the usual way is 21, I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day, I am a little boy of 5.
He is a little boy of 5.
A paradox, the most ingenious paradox. This paradox. This paradox. Almost ingenious
Upon my word, this is most curious. Upon my word, this is most absurdly whimsical. 5 1/4. One would never think it to look at me.
You are glad, I'll be bound, that you spared us. You would have never forgiven yourself if you had killed 2 of your comrades.
My comrades?
I do not think that you appreciate the delicacy of your position. You were apprenticed to us
Until I reach my 21st year.
No, until you've reached your 21st birthday. And going by birthdays, you are but a boy of 5 1/4.
You don't mean to say you're going to hold me to that?
No. I shall simply leave it to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty!
No, don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bond, just as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
Oh, we insist on nothing. We merely remind you of your sense of duty.
Your duty.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty, and it is only too clear. I abhor your infamous calling, and I shudder at the thought that I have ever been mixed up with it. But duty is before all. At any price, I will do my duty.
Come then, you're one of us once more.
Lead on. I follow. Oh, horror!
Oh, what is the matter?
Ought I to tell her? No, I cannot do it. And yet, as a member of your band...
Speak up! I charge you by with the sense of conscientiousness that we have never yet taken in vain.
General Stanley?
Yes?
The father of my dear Mabel?
Yes.
He escaped from you on the plea that he's an orphan.
He did! Oh, that's right, he did.
It breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore, but as your apprentice, I have no alternative. It is my duty to tell you
Yes?
that General Stanley
Yes.
is not an orphan.
What?
And more to it,
Yes?
he never was one.
Do you mean to tell me that in order to save his contemptible existence, he dared to practice on a credulous simplicity?
Yes.
Come then, we will gather our band and attack Tremorden Castle this very night! But stay, not a word! He is doomed! Ah!
Away, away, my heart's on fire, and early space to censure to repeat. This very night, my ancient soil, she's got yourself and go away, away.
Obey, obey, here I expire. I find my duty hard to do today. But my heart is filled with anguish dire. It strikes me to the core, away, away.
Different false and valley tricked us of our prize. Let vengeance howl the pirate so decides. With nature's turn he softened with his lies. And in return tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Yes, yes, tonight the traitor dies.
Tonight he dies.
Yes, early tomorrow.
These girls likewise.
They will utter in sorrow.
The one's a spot.
And the natures they cherish.
And all not
To abuse shall perish.
tonight he dies early tomorrow. These girls likewise they will utter in sorrow. The ones are spot in their natures they cherish. And all who plot to abuse shall perish.
Away, 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 tonight the traitor dies. Away, away, tonight, 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 the traitor dies.
All is prepared, your gallant crew await you. Break in tears, it cannot be that Lionheart cries at the coming conflict.
No, Mabel, no. A terrible disclosure has just been made. Mabel, my dearly loved one. I bound myself to serve the pirate captain until I reached my 1/20th birthday.
But you are 21.
I've just discovered that I was born in a leap year, and that birthday will not be reached by me till 1940.
Oh, horrible catastrophe of folly.
And so, farewell.
rest night to dream, where joy is dark and drear and sorrow supreme, where nature day by day will sing in altered tone this weary roundelay. He loves thee, he is gone. Fa la la la, fa la la la. He loves thee, he is gone. Fa la la la, fa la.
In 1940 I of age shall be. I then return and claim you. I declare it.
This is so long.
Swear that till then you will be true to me.
Yes, I'll be sure. I understand these dead and gone. I swear it.
Oh, here is love, and here is truth, and here is food for joyous laughter. She will be faithful to pursue, to be your way, and even after. Oh, here is love, and here is truth. She will be faithful to pursue, till we are wed, and even after. And even after. Oh, here is love, and here is truth, and here is food for joyous laughter. She will be faithful to pursue, till we are wed, and even after. She will be faithful to pursue, till we are wed, and even after. Even after. Oh, here is love, oh, here is truth, oh, here is love, here is love. For me!
My brief, O family descent, how great thy charm, thy sway, how excellent. Welcome one and all, undaunted men in blue. O crisis now, affairs are coming
Though in body and in mind, we are timidly inclined, and anything but blind, danger that's behind, yet when the danger's near, that it's to appear as insensible to fear as anybody here, as anybody here.
Sergeant, approach. Young Frederick was to have led you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
No matter, he will not so lead you, as he has allied himself once more with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
Speak falsely. You know nothing about it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. If it was his duty to constitute himself my foe, it is likewise my duty to regard him in that light. He has done his duty, I will do mine. Go ye and do yours.
Righto.
This is perplexing.
He can't understand it at all.
Still, as we're actuated by a sense of duty.
But of course, at the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
No matter.
Our course is clear. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone. It is so distressing whereby our errants, fellow creatures, are deprived of the liberty which is so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
It is too late now.
It is.
When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plan, his capacity for innocent enjoyment is just as great as any honest man. Our feelings we with difficulties mother, and constabulary duties to be done. I'll take one consideration with another. Leaves Miss Watch is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done. Is not a happy one.
When the
Enterprising bird was not a birdwing. When the cutthroat is in occupying crime, the
another station. Let's ferry piracy with the little Mercury Catholic tread upon our waving steel. Is that the jet our precious
The general dies tonight!
Hush, hush, not a word. I see a light inside. The Major General comes so quickly high.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes.
Yes, yes, the Major General comes. Tormented with the anguish dread of falsehood unatoned, I lay upon my sleepless bed and tossed and turned and groaned. The man who finds his conscience ache no peace at all enjoys, and as I lay in bed awake, I thought I heard a noise.
He thought he heard a noise.
Oh, all is still in Dare on Hill. My mind is set at ease, so still the scene it must have been the sighing of a breeze. Sighing softly through the river comes the darling breeze, setting nature all a quiver, rustling through the trees. And the brook in rippling measure laughs for very long, while the poplars in their pleasure wave their arms
So very incomplete. Your father isn't always was the most methodical of pregnancies and variable room to go to bed. With strange carpets can it be that goes me father from his not such a time of night. This is so very incompletely dressed. So very incompletely dressed. On such a time of night.
See that, General! His wife has the night!
The pirates of the sea!
Yes, we are the pirates of the sea.
Frederick here, oh joy, oh rapture, summon your men and effect their capture.
Receive us, beautiful Mabel. I would if I could, but I am not able.
Tell them the truth, he is not able.
With base deceit, you worked upon our feelings. Revenge is sweet, and flavors all our dealings. With courage rare, and resolution manly. For death prepare, unhappy General Stanley.
With no one in his cause away, but we'll stay.
Yes, we are here, but whither to conceal? So to constabulary pirates yield.
I have a lot to say.
Don't say you're orphans, for we know that game.
On your allegiance we must stronger claim. We charge you in Queen Victoria's name.
We charge you yield in
Yes, we yield at once with honor meeting, because with all our faults we love our Queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults they love their queen.
Yes, yes, with all their faults they love their queen.
Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment. Let me tell you who they are. They are the members of the common throng. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
No Englishman unmoved that statement hears, because with all our faults we love our house of peers. I pray you pardon me as pirates gain. Tears will be tears, and youth will have its fling. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my daughters. Oh,